Evil blanket fish has awoken.
Alright. Looks like everything's coming through. So, we are continuing with Valkyrie Profile Covenant of the Plume. What do you mean, Senator? Right. Does it? I don't see it anywhere. No, the words, it's a voice actor that I hired way back, and she just says, Evil Blanketfish has awakened, and then she giggles. Now, let me play it again. I think I can replay it from here.
Evil blanket fish has awoken.
Yeah, she says, Evil Blanketfish has awoken, and then she giggles. Vigilance or patience? Risk a stand now to avert catastrophe, or suffer it and salvage what remains. Your demeanor hints you are still haunted by indecision, your lordship. Indecision will fade as war dawns. What I do not decide will soon be decided for me. Oh yeah, and Nami, Ragna, how you guys doing? Yet the choice is moot. Whether it is Langley or Kristoff who triumphs, Artolia will be brought to its knees all the same. Despite their bitter enmity, Krell Montferrain and Vilnor have worked seemingly in tandem to achieve this end. So apparent as their subterfuge, I long anticipated prudence would prevail. It appears pride and provocation were too great. Predators will not hesitate to pounce at the first sign of weakness. If your lordship does not act, there may be nothing left to salvage. Indeed, you have lifted my veil of optimism. You will forgive me if I do not thank you.
I fear I have failed you, Master Wilfred.
Why do you say?
I have been remiss and allowed you to forget the sins you must commit.
I assure you I have not forgotten.
Your loyalty and compassion are admirable, sire, but little good shall they serve you versus the battle maiden, I fear.
I realize what must be done to slay the Valkyrie, but I cannot bear to squander life with such callous disregard.
I pray you find the strength, Master.
Strength shall come with experience. Come, I shall seek mercenary work. Well, I mean, that'll be when someone redeems it, but currently I haven't bought Reborn, so if someone does redeem it before I get Reborn on sale, it's gonna be the PSP version.
A desolate air lingers heavily over the town, does it not, Master Wilfred?
Princes build their thrones upon the graves of peasant sons and daughters. Dire times are these for the common folk.
And prosperous times for men of fortune, sire.
My good man, allow me to regale you with a most fanciful tale. The tale of a mercenary who claimed to be the son of an Einherjar. What do you know of me? I know you are a shameless rogue, the disseminator of a blasphemous lie and a poisoner of honest minds. Then you know nothing. My proclamation is no less binding. Confess your deceit now, and you might still enjoy the lenience of lashes. I am guilty of no deception. If you would compound your crime with further lies, so be it. Offer proof of your claim or be executed a heretic. Dear gods. Halt, grant me audience. Surely you will concede that from my perspective the notion did sound a tad absurd. Your inquisition is absurd and your perspective irrelevant. You have wasted enough of my time. Of course, how very vulgar of me. Allow me to make amends at the royal court. That is quite an invitation. And one I believe you shall find worthy of your while. In fact, I insist you attend. I should warn you, the great Foxnell does not accept no for an answer. Suppose I have no choice then. Your graciousness is exceeded only by your sagacity. Right this way. Yeah, Webon was talking about it, how there's a lot more RNG in Reborn because of the cards. I'll have to take a look at East 10 when it comes out to see if it looks interesting, but the more I've heard them talk about what East 10 is going to be, like everything they've said has been a negative to me compared to the previous entries. Oh, God, no. God, no. It's just like every other game. I'll do stuff that's narrative, but I'm also going to, you know, I'm not going to sit there and grind for stuff that takes a long time, which usually those are the types of things that add, you know, the hundreds of hours, is having to grind and do long, pointless post-game dungeons and stuff like that. On the PSP, I think it's Let Us Cling Together. Well, the narrative stuff is probably multiple paths, in which case I'll find out where I can save, like where are the decision points. Like, I'll do what I always do. I'll look into it and decide if what's in there is worth the time or not. That's always what it comes down to, is like, is what's there worth it for the amount of time it's gonna go into it? If not, then I'll just beat the game as normal and stop there. I summon you here for a cause of the greatest import, the survival of our kingdom. You have my ear? You are no doubt familiar with the ascension crisis that plagues our land, turning the kingdom in upon itself. I am. And you must also notice the foreign hordes appear across our porous borders, poised to strike at a moment's notice. Under sun and moon, in open and private, I and my lord have strived to stem this tragic sibling rivalry. Yet alas, our impassioned pleas fall on deaf ears, and our efforts amount to naught. Therewith I prevail upon you. The son of a nine hair, your voice will carry from the hollow to the peaks a bird-song of peace. You exaggerate. Quite the contrary. It is you who misestimate. There resides in our lands a noble line the Valkyrie hath called upon as she did yours. House Han holds much sway, enough indeed to bring this war to a close, and yet they remain stagnant. They resign their house to a fate of ruin, and thus the entire kingdom along with it. Permit me to interrupt. Curious about the lord of whom you spoke earlier. What would you care to know of him? You're not the first court magus I have encountered in my travels. I believe you are acquainted with Rosea and Lysalot. Aye, you have me at a disadvantage. I presume you are then unaware Rosea had been dispatched by Margrave Roenberg when Lysalot interposed. That is most regrettable. My lord, hordes of the undead have crossed into Artolia. Ready my things. I shall engage them at once. Does not a magus belong at court? Circumstances do not comply with the old ideas. Unless we forestall the demon's advance, there will be no Artolia, let alone a court. Then I shall join you. So be it. It's possible. I don't have anything else open to where it would play from something I had, and I've used the same, line when I start up every time. seems like a better mage than Loxwell does. Like, Loxwell has 30 more magic than him at level 24, whereas he's 29. But Loxwell is also got like a lot of better equipment to boost. So I think Foxnell might end up being a better mage. But since I can't actually equip him, right now he's not as versatile. So I guess I'll keep using Loxwell to this chapter and then switch to Foxnell once the chapter's done and I can actually change out his stuff. That does remind me, I have to... I still have to give him like tactics and everything else that I have for him now that I can finally equip him. So this is a difference of 35 attack. But I lose out on his second. I think I'm better off to having the second attack just to help make sure we get to use specials. I'll leave him with the weapon he has. Okay, so he's eventually going to need one of everything he doesn't have. I mean, they're probably apothecaries, which means they would have to be covering their face because they're mixing chemicals and herbs and poisons and shit. But hey, Rabon, how you doing? Alright, I think that's about done. Prince Langry has formally declared protest of his half-brother's claim to the throne, proclaiming hostilities in the process. The declaration comes following a failed attempt on the elder prince's life by a messenger under the banner of the younger prince, whereupon the assassin fled the castle. Prince Langley's challenge chastises Prince Kristoff and his advisors, claiming Artolia must be protected from the dastardly schemes of sycophants who would seize the throne only so they might sell it to foreign kings. Prince Langley's recent declaration has reverberated throughout the kingdom, its condemning call summoning sympathizers near and far to Adelgrave. Response: Prince Christoph has recalled border patrols to the capital and solicits military assistance from Krell Montferrain. It is no longer a question of if, but when fighting shall break out. When apprised of the situation, the Aetheling's childhood mentor, Margrave Rohenberg, announced he would endeavor to broker a peace. He dissuades the noble houses from rash action at present. Well, I know that I can't remember if it was Christoph or Langley, but it said before in one of these that one of them basically just kind of let his advisors do everything for him. Just as they do from Margrave Rohenberg, the leanings of thus far neutral House Hahn fall under intense scrutiny, with roughly a quarter of Artolia's military houses honor-bound to follow them. Sir Valmor, Lord of the House, has remained reticent on the issue, concerning himself instead with controlling the increasing number of plunderers in the wake of Artolia's civil conflicts. To this end, he had dispatched his brother Nicholas, who after a valiant string of battles was felled in combat. Representatives from all the sworn houses will be on hand to pay tribute for Nicholas's funeral in the coming days, and all eyes will rest upon Sir Valmor in anticipation of a decision. Though outwardly denied, Prince Langre's ties to Villeneuve and Prince Christoph to Krell Montferrain are widely accepted as fact. Emissaries reportedly pay custom to each with promises of support that go well beyond mere military reinforcements. Among the nefarious resources imported are ferocious beasts of a alien to Artolian soil. The absence of a court archmagus created by Sir Senair's sudden passing has ended with the appointment of Sir Foxnell. Though technically a provisional measure until sanctioned by a duly coronated king, the rise of the young sorcerer should bring with it revolutionary innovations in Artolian thaumaturgy. Okay, so he's actually a big deal. We got 2 optionals. Mercenaries campaigning in the Lilahan lowlands send word of distress. They are overrun by the prey they hunt and require immediate assistance. In the icy climes of Wintergard, there howls more than merely the chill wind. Oh, yeah. Yeah, Impact Bomb, I think that's one of the spells or things that, I think it's a lower level one that gets spammed a lot. Definitely sounds familiar. So let's do the optional ones first. Okay, so on these we can just fight. We don't have to worry about hitting a sin. About hitting a certain amount of sin, we can just murder shit.
Might reinforce.
Never met a foe I couldn't cut.
Firestorm.
Ha! Ha!
Let's see his.
Your
Couldn't see
fate
his
rests on the
before.
edge of my blade! Finishing strike! Giant Slayer! Now you join the ranks of the fallen. Your luck ended when you met me. Ha! Sit!
Let's keep our heads about us. Be no more.
Gah! Ha!
Say your prayers.
Suffer my pain! Finishing... Grim Vengeance! How does it...
Finishing. Grand bust. Your sub. I am... Ifrit Caress. I never miss. I long for the peace of the shadows.
No, it isn't. And it never will be.
To battle! Gah! Ha!
Didn't quite have enough.
horrors have I seen.
They were
to
on
look
mine
away
yesterday. On mine, like half of my follow list was playing it.
now. Firestorm!
Finishing. Grim vengeance. How does it?
If death. Finishing strike! Grand bust! Your sub. Let it be. I invoke Ifrit Caress. I never miss. Always the reek of blood.
Oh, okay, now I don't have to heal him.
Sight! Might reinforce.
I might. I didn't even bother looking around to see if there were hidden items. None on this map. I got 2 people with Treasure Hunter.
Sight! Is it death you seek? Ha! Ha!
Ha!
Too many horrors have I seen to look away now. Firestorm!
Ha! 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 Your fate rests on the edge of my blade! Finishing strike! Giant Slayer! Now you... Suffer my pain! Finishing strike! Grim vengeance! How does...
Short by 1.
Okay, so I think I need to go main
battle is
character,
won.
Hugh, then Ushio, and then the caster at the end if I want to get all 4 in. But even then, I think I may need to save... I need to have a couple of extra attacks to put it over the limit to get the caster in at the end. There's a dragon here. The dragon is standing right in front of an item. Yeah, there's actually quite a few enemies on this map. 7 enemies. Oh, I guess the snow is... Yeah, the snow is slowing down movement. It's not slowing down Haig because he has his shoes ignore it. Oh, this could be a long map. Yeah, there is. It's at, well, 3 p.m. Central Time. Don't know what that comes out to and everybody else's.
Is it death you seek?
I mean, as usual, I'm not gonna get my hopes up. But, I mean, I'll be happy for anything that shows up, but I'm not, like I said, I'm not gonna get my hopes up.
If death you seek, then death you'll have! Finishing strike! Grand thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Oh crap, I hit the run. I was hitting Y instead of X.
War will empty the souls of men.
Well, it's something Bloodborne. Could also be like a remake of Bloodborne, a PC release of Bloodborne, something. I guess we should go this way.
Ha!
Might reinforce.
He is gonna get left behind so bad if he can only move 1 square. Did that game even come out? Like, I haven't really heard anything about it since. Did it come out? Or is it still not out yet? Or...
Victory is sweet. Never met a foe I couldn't cut. Gah! Ha! And... Your luck ended when you met me.
Too many horrors.
Be no more!
Let's keep... Firestorm! A moment of pain, or an eternity of rest.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if nothing else, there's probably going to be another trailer for Final Fantasy 16, or maybe even Final Fantasy 7 Remake 2, Rebirth, I think it was. Probably some gameplay for Mortal Kombat 1, which I still think is a stupid name. Since that announcement trailer was basically just cutscenes, and it's supposed to be coming out in September, which means they're probably almost done with it. Beyond that, who knows? But even just those right there, I mean, they'll probably make a big deal out of them and take up a pretty big chunk of the show. But I'm always hoping for something interesting that hasn't been leaked to show up.
To battle!
Maybe everybody else had the same idea. They realize they're not going to have anybody to work that day.
Is it death you seek? Today was not my day to die.
Yeah, employers will do that. Like, they'll persuade you to take the job by saying you get all these benefits and then take every chance they get to try not to give you the benefits they said they were going to give you. Have you asked them why? Like, have they told you anything? They're like, oh, well, we gave you 3 weeks off, but we didn't want you to take them all at once, or some bullshit like that.
Discipline is the key. Today was not my day to die.
Damn it. Man, leveling up heals you. Why can't it get rid of status effects too? I don't want to have to use an elixir to get rid of silence. Looks like it finally wore off. Now we gotta wait for our magician that can only move 1 square to actually get over there.
I have you!
One pair of safety boots. Still one space out. So.
Might reinforce.
Yeah, you're doing something.
In my father's name.
War will empty the souls of men.
Okay, so optional fights are done. So let's start in on the story stuff. Now we're gonna have to worry about hitting the sin, the double sin. Sin 330, so I need 660. How many enemies do I have to try to hit that? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Gotcha. So this is another one where I'm gonna have to 100% kill everything. And I've only got a 40% buffer on one of them. Alright. Probably gonna have to abuse save state on this one. Especially considering all the tight corridor we're fighting in. Setting up is not gonna be all that easy. Oh god. This is more slow terrain. Oof, these things are squishy.
Too many horrors have I seen to look away now. Firestorm!
Suffer my pain! Finishing... Grim vengeance! How does it...
Finishing! Grand thrust! You're sub...
Finish! Giant Slayer! Now you join the ranks of the fallen. Victory is sweet.
Damn it. That would be so much more helpful if I could also switch places with an ally. Get his slow ass up here. save just in case. I think the three of them should be able to get 100% overkill.
In my father's name.
Finishing. Grim vengeance.
How does it...
Finishing! Grand thrust! You're sub...
Giant Slayer. Now you... Your luck ended when you met me.
Now I think we can start to move forward.
Might reinforce.
You cross my path, I'll take you down.
Right where I want you.
Finishing. Grim vengeance.
How does it feel?
If death you seek, then death you'll have! Finishing! Grand thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Your finishing strike. Giant Slayer. Now you join the ranks of the...
Let it be decided here and now. I invoke the rights of fiery Muspelheim and give my soul up to the Inferno's embrace. Ifrit Caress. I never miss. I long for the peace of the shadows.
No, 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 no. That is not what I wanted. This is what
Ha!
Let's keep our heads about us.
Firestorm!
Ha! Gah! Suffer my pain! Finishing... Grim vengeance!
How does it feel?
If death you seek, then death you'll have! Finish it! And your suffering is at an end.
Say... Your fate rests on the edge of my blade! Finishing strike! Giant Slayer! Now you join the...
Let it be decided here and now. I am Ifrit Caress. I never.
Today was not my day to die.
Alright, so we're at 400. Still need another 260. I'll get this one next.
Ha! Say...
Yeah, he's not going to be able to participate.
Might reinforce.
Hopefully this is enough. I think it was
In my
last
father's
time.
name.
Ha!
Yeah, it's already dead.
Finishing.
Like, it's already double dead.
How does...
Finishing! Grand thrust! Your sub...
You're finished! Giant Slayer! Now you join the ranks of the fallen. Who else wants some? Ha! Say! Ha!
Might reinforce.
Never met a foe I couldn't cut. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Suffer my pain! Finishing... Grim vengeance! How does it feel?
Finish it! Grand thrust! Your sub...
Finish! Giant Slayer! Now you join the ranks of the fallen. Who else wants some?
Alright. So now I should only need 60% overkill on the dragon. And I still got my awakening.
Might reinforce.
Ha! Say!
Discipline is the key.
Firestorm.
Suffer my pain. Finishing. Grim vengeance. How does it feel?
If finishing grand thrust. Your son.
Giant Slayer! Now you...
Let it be decided here and now. I invoke the rights of Ifrit Caress. I never miss. Always the reek of blood.
Got the Dragon Slayer. I'm assuming that's a two-handed sword if that's supposed to be a Berserk reference. Two noble elixirs, Beast Bludgeon, Art of Reduced Magic, Art of First Aid, Sage's Arcanum, and a Fire Talisman. Reduced Magic and the First Aid, I've already given that to everybody I'm going to give it to. So the Beast Bludgeon, the Elixir, and the better healing items are the only good things out of that. Assuming the Beast Bludgeon is even something I can use. Oh, I can use this. I was confusing it with something else. Weapon feared by all that crawls and slithered. Increased damage to attack 60, 3 attack, special attack. Dragon Slayer is 115, 2 attack, special attack. But who can equip it? Oh, Beast Bludgeon's a sword. $63 attack, special attack. 63 attack, special attack. So they're basically the same, except this one is ice damage and adds a little bit to magic, and this one is normal damage and does increased damage to beasts. I guess I can put this one on and then switch them out as needed. No surprise there, the Dragon Slayer is a two-handed sword. I believe it does. didn't actually get much out of that. The Beast Bludgeon is a side grade, if anything. Yeah, so since all this stuff does carry over, and since I won't have to be so, like, intent upon making sure I get double the sin requirement all the time, the second and third playthroughs should go faster. Especially the one where I can use the plume as many times as I want. I can just, you know, dump it once per chapter on, like, the boss. Have the super-powered character take care of everything. Master Foxnell, Lord Valmur of House Han requests your immediate audience. Lord Valmur is here. Greetings, Foxnell. Have I caught you at a bad time? Quite the contrary, your timing is impeccable. Sir Wilfred, this is the gentleman of whom I spoke earlier. Lord of the Valkyrie-favored House Han, Lord Valmur. At your mercy. And allow me to introduce Sir Wilfred, son of a noble Einherjar. It is an honor. Now, Lord Valmur, while your presence is always a delight, I somehow doubt you came to pay me a social call. I come to apprise you of my decision, that House Han shall abstain from the royal court's dispute. Really, Lord Valmur, this is hardly the time for jest. That it is not. Surely I need remind you it was quiescence that summoned a plague of aggressors upon your house, which delivered your loved one to the Valkyrie's keeping all too soon. And you would have me believe open hostilities will keep her from us. No, the Valkyrie cannot take those who do not fight. There can be no war. Dear Valmur, that is perfect nonsense. There is a war, and it can be stopped no more than the sun can be forbidden to rise. Yet clouds may deny the dawn its glory. My house's abstention will stave off bloodshed, if only temporarily. Granting you ample time to broker a peace, would you not say? Who am I to argue? I trusted you would agree. I bid you good day, Foxnell. And I bid you good riddance, presumptuous nuisance. So abruptly you depart, sire. That man, Valmore, I must have a word with him. What good will come of consorting with a warrior who forsakes arms? I cannot say, but I am eager to learn. Attack! Can you hear me? Are you hurt? I must protect him. Sin sought 3. Oh, great, it's a rescue. How dumb is he gonna be? So I need 720. How many enemies do I got? 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. Count that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, 8. I have a leeway of 80. So I have to fully kill at least 7 of them and slightly overkill 1 of them. Alright, let's get this show on the road.
Reinforce.
Discipline is the key.
Firestorm.
Suffer my pain! Finishing! Grim vengeance! How does it feel?
If death you seek, then death you'll have! Finish! And run! Your suffering is at an end.
Your fate rests on the edge of my blade! Finish it, Giant Slayer! Now you join the ranks of the fallen.
I forgot to do the other two
Your
attacks
luck
to get the
ended
last
when
one
you
in,
met
but
me.
he was already pretty dead.
Only the willing need grace the field of battle.
I can only hope that he's not an idiot, because he is really far away.
Perhaps war is the only answer.
Other thing is, I have to, not only do I have to get there fast enough to make sure he doesn't die, I also have to get there fast enough to make sure he doesn't kill that enemy. Because I've only got, like, 80% leeway in getting double sin, so if if he kills one of the enemies, then I'm out of the better rewards.
Firestorm!
I really don't like the way all these enemies are playing keep away.
cross my path, I'll take you down!
Firestorm!
Finishing... Grim Vengeance! How does it feel?
Finishing! Grand Thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Finish! Giant Slayer! Now you... Ha!
Let it be decided. I am Ifrit Caress. I never...
Yeah, I'll make sure to hit them all of them.
Today was not my day to die.
I never miss.
Hey, at least he's actually moving away and slightly towards us.
Only the willing need grace the field
He's
of
already
battle.
better than the healer. Don't like the fact that he actually is pecking away at that thing.
To see an assassin is to see your life's end. Firestorm!
Finishing strike! Grim Vengeance! How does it feel?
If death you seek, then death you'll have! Finishing! Grand Thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Giant Slayer! Now you... Ha!
Let it be decided here and now. I invoke the Ifrit Caress. I never miss. Always the reek of blood.
Perhaps war is the only...
Yeah, no. I think he can only take 2 more attacks like that. Oh, god damn it.
Your heartbeat stirs my thirst.
He went and aggroed that fucking thing.
I will savor this.
Jesus Christ, I gotta go all the way through here, down these stairs, just to get over to him. How the hell? Is this way shorter? No, because even then I've got that thing in the way. How the hell am I even supposed to get to this jackass in time? Like, am I supposed to just ignore enemies and just dash toward him every turn to try to stop him from dying like an idiot?
I never miss.
Like, give him a healing item or something to heal himself. Give me some time to get to him.
Why are you starting a subroutine? It's not that complex!
If he would just move like 3 spaces this way. This is basically my only chance, but I don't know if it's gonna work. If they'll still target him from that far away. Only other thing I could maybe think of is to go to this edge here and maybe we can heal him from there. He's fucking dead. I don't know. I mean, the plume, like, powers up a character, but that's not the problem. The problem is we have to get to his ass fast enough before he gets himself killed. I'm thinking maybe if we kill this guy, and then I leave my mage here. I don't know that it will. But maybe if he's right here, maybe the heal spell can reach.
Might reinforce.
In my father's name.
Firestorm! Yeah!
Let's keep our heads about us.
And that's the only thing I can think of, because I could essentially leave my mage there and have him heal whenever the guy gets close enough, and then send my other three-man team to slowly kill and make their way to him.
Firestorm!
Finishing! Grim vengeance! How does it?
Like, it basically just comes down to I haven't had to ever check if there's a height limit to spells.
Ifrit Caress!
Or items, for that matter. Might be able to check the heal over there.
I long for the peace of the shadows.
Or a Masa.
Only the willing need grace the field of battle.
Firestorm!
Sherifa, forgive me.
Heal.
In my father's name.
Firestorm!
Suffer my pain! Finishing... Grim vengeance! How does...
If death you seek, then death you'll have! Finishing... Grand thrust! You're
Ifrit Caress! I never... Always the reek of blood.
So I lose 14 attack, but I get a third attack. I get a third actual attack. I mean, I'm making the trade-off on the main character. Slightly less attack for more actual attacks.
Only the willing need grace the field of battle.
Yep, looks like that's exactly what it is. So I need to keep my healer here, my magician here.
I never miss.
Never met a foe I couldn't cut.
Firestorm!
Ha! Ha! Finishing. Grim vengeance. How does it feel?
Finishing! Grand thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Your fate rests on the edge of my blade. Giant Slayer! Now you...
Let... I am... Ifrit Caress! I never...
The veil grows dark.
A moment of pain for an eternity.
I hold fast the string of victory.
So at least I know I can heal him as long as he doesn't go hide in the very back. Seriously? What the fuck? That was fucking bullshit. Oh yeah, what was the article about?
mind is made up. You must die!
Firestorm!
Ha!
Suffer my pain! Finishing... Grim Vengeance!
And I guess that makes sense. If you're
How
paying
does
for
it
the game to
feel?
be only on your system, you'd want to make sure
If
it's
death you seek,
as
then
good as
death you'll
possible.
have. Finishing.
I don't know if that's standard practice, though.
You're suffering. Say.
Your fate rests on the edge of my blade! Finishing strike! Giant Slayer! Now you join the ranks of...
Let it be the... I invoke the rights of fire. Ifrit Caress! I never met. I long for the peace of the shadows.
Oh, god damn it.
Perhaps war is the only answer.
Now he's moving out of where I'd be able to heal him. I think this is also the turn where he aggroes the stupid vampire. At least it didn't attack. Okay, so spells yes, items no, from the looks of it. Fuck, I think he's gonna die again.
met a foe I couldn't cut.
Firestorm!
Sit!
Finishing. Grim vengeance! How does it feel? For you, Father.
Okay, I think I can heal him from there.
I hold fast the string of victory. Ha!
Heal.
Okay, yeah, that bought us some time. Yeah, we need to head over there. That archer is just gonna be a nuisance.
Sit!
Perhaps war is the only answer.
Yeah!
sweet the fragrance of blood.
This doesn't look good. I don't think my mage is gonna have the AP to heal him again. Fuck, and I don't have enough to use that. God damn it. How am I gonna keep this dumb kid alive? Yeah, he definitely does not have enough to cast heal again. Fuck. I have to hope that he can survive another round.
Perhaps war is the only answer.
Like, I have to hope he can survive another round, and I don't see how it's gonna happen with how low his health is.
Firestorm!
How sweet the fragrance of
I
blood.
think I'm okay with that.
Heal.
Honestly, I may just have to forego getting the best rewards from this.
Perhaps war is the only answer.
It's okay, because I can just summon him down where everybody else is.
Your heartbeat stirs my thirst. Never met a foe I couldn't cut.
Firestorm!
Sight!
Finishing. Grim vengeance!
Curse you!
If death you seek, then death you'll have! Finish! Grand thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Your fate rests on the edge of my blade! Finish! Giant Slayer! Now you...
Let it be decided here and now. I invoke Ifrit Caress. I never miss. Always the reek of blood.
Just in case killing this guy ends the match. I do still have the possibility of getting full rewards for this. I just need to overkill the other one by 20%.
My mind is made up. You must die!
Firestorm!
Suffer my pain! Finishing... Grim vengeance! How does it feel?
If death... Finishing... Grand thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Giant Slayer! Now you...
I am... Ifrit Caress! I never missed. Always the reek of blood.
Okay, good. So now we just have to make our way up to finish off that guy. And we only need to overkill him by 20%. So it's basically just going to be a long walk back. I should have gone on my break a long time ago. Now that this is kind of calmed down, we don't have to worry about this guy dying anymore. I'll go ahead and save state here. And then I'm going to go on my break. I'll be back in 5, and then we'll conclude this battle. Alright, let's hunt down this last guy.
Sight! Ha! Sight! Sight! Ha! You cross my path, I'll take you down. Sight! Ha! Yeah!
Finishing. Grim vengeance! How does it...
Finishing! Grand thrust! Your sub...
Alright,
Your
there we
fate
go.
rests on
Finish the mission.
Strike!
Got all...
Giant Slayer!
Got double sin.
Now you join the ranks of the fallen.
The veil grows dark.
Victory is sweet.
That one was a pain in the ass. Ruin's Fate, Tiara of the Holy Empress, Art of Counterattack, Art of Diminished Missiles, Spell Potion, and Light Potion. Come to your senses, I must speak with you. Stand fast, I shall return with Falnell. He better not die after all that I just went through to save him. Destiny Plume glows. Your power has grown, Master Wilfred. At last you may see beyond mortal sight and behold the splendor that is she. The Valkyrie descends. Yours was no honorable death. The loathsome mage has sent you to this grave. He is not without his reasons. So you bear him no ill will? Not entirely. He is of a detestable sort, yet I pity his plight all the same. Your brother voiced similar sympathy. You mean to tell me Faunel was behind Nicholas's death as well? But why? He was innocent in this. I know only of the sorcerer's sins, not his intricate schemes. If you seek vengeance, best you haunt him as the undead. Otherwise, you may join me. You offer me salvation. I offer you initiation as Einherjar. Whether that constitutes salvation is for you to decide. If it will reunite me with my kin, then I humbly accept. Well, Lennet's first official appearance in the game, outside of the opening sequence. And what of justice? God damn it, I went through all that trouble to save his ass, and he dies anyway. Why bother having me game over if he dies, if he's just gonna die anyway? Valmer is dead, Faunel. Dead by your hand. And you have come to join him, I take it. I have come for justice. Valmor may have forgiven you, but I will never. Enables timed attacks immediately after dodging enemy attacks. I mean, I usually forego counterattacking during enemy attacks. Just because I'd rather, you know, do a full attack to make sure I finish him off and get the full overkill. Attack 100, 3 attack, special attack, glaive bound helplessly to a destiny of sorrow. So that's gonna be for Hugo. Oh, is his name really Hugo and just spelled weird? What else did I get? It's not for... What the hell is it then? It says it's a glaive. Yet it's a sword. Attack 100, 3 attack, special attack. It's a straight upgrade from what I was using. Looks like the tiara is female character. I think anybody can wear it. At least nobody that I'm actually using. Alright, let's kick his ass. Alright, so I need 4 full kills. Oh yeah, this shouldn't be too bad. I got plenty of leeway. I've got a full 200 points of leeway.
Might reinforce.
Hey, Hagen, thank you very much for the follow. Welcome to the Cult of Omega 3 JRPGs. And stick around, have fun. So I'm gonna have to get to the other side. The hell? Not letting me go to the other side? Oh, I guess it specifically puts them behind them, not just at a side, which behind would be okay.
To battle!
Firestorm!
Ha! And... Ha!
I have you! Suffer my... Finishing... Grim vengeance! How does it feel?
Finishing! Grand thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Your fate rests on the edge of my... Finish! Giant Slayer! Now you...
Let it be the... I am... Ifrit Caress! I never miss. Always the reek of blood.
at dark.
Firestorm! Might reinforce.
Never met a foe I couldn't cut.
Firestorm!
Sit! And... Sit! Ja! Ja!
Suffer my pain! Finishing... Grim vengeance! How does it feel?
And thrust! Your suffering is at an end.
Giant Slayer! Now you...
I am Ifrit Caress. I never... Always the reek of blood.
Let's see if we can do the same to the big guy.
Discipline is the key.
Firestorm!
And... Ha! Ha! Ha!
Finishing... Grim vengeance!
Oh yeah, he didn't have as much HP as I
How
thought
does
he
it
did.
feel?
I think he actually went down faster than the
If
hell.
death you seek, finishing and thrust. Your suffering is at an end.
Your finishing strike! Giant Slayer! Now you...
Let it be decided here and now. I am Ifrit Caress. I never miss. Always the reek of blood. Reinforce.
Sight!
To battle!
Firestorm.
And sight! And
Ha! Ha!
yeah.
Finishing. Grim vengeance! How does it feel?
Finish! And bust! You're sub.
Ha! Giant Slayer! Now you.
I invoke the rights of fiery Muspel. Deep-breed caress. I never.
That should be the 400 sin I need for
A moment
double
of pain,
rewards.
or an eternity.
So now we can just focus on killing the last two.
My mind is made up. You must die!
Firestorm.
Ha! 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 Ha!
Finishing. Grim vengeance! How does it feel?
Finish it! And bust! Your suffering is at an end.
Giant Slayer! Now you. Ha!
I am Deep-breed caress. I never miss. Always the reek of blood.
Ha!
Spell reinforced.
Discipline is the key.
Firestorm.
Ha! Ha!
Finishing. Grim vengeance!
Curse you!
If death
He's
you
gonna be
seek,
dead
then
without
death
even
you'll
having a
have.
chance to do anything.
Finishing strike! Grand thrust! your sufferings at an end.
Let it be decided here and now. I invoke the rights of fiery Muspelheim and give my soul up to the Inferno's embrace. Deep-breed caress.
Didn't get a full
I
overkill
never
on
miss.
him, but
This was
didn't give him a chance to do
certainly not
anything.
in my plans.
I long for the peace of the shadows.
Art of Training, Way of Aura Flux, Way of Regeneration, Art of Magic Mail, 3 Experts Experience, and Ether Gloves. What reason had you to wish him dead? He could have averted this war. Oh, you slay me. Quite literally, I'm afraid. That is precisely why I had to stop Valmor. How was I to know the coward would refuse to wage war even after I had his brother killed? Even knowing you had wronged him, Valmor sympathized with your plight. Yet still you defame him. Have you no shame? Valmor sympathized with my plight. I fear it is you who are shamed, dear boy. But you need flaunt your ignorance no more. Let me tell you of my plight and House Han's sympathy. Mine too was a house of noble standing, until some distant relation I'd never even met conspired against the crown. As my clan collapsed, House Han forsook us entirely. What you witnessed was not sympathy, but remorse. It gives you no right to take his life. Right be damned if it means my house's redemption. It was no different with Rosea and Lieselot. Was your doing? Entrapping and turning them against each other was the only way to divert attention from my role in Lord Senair's death. Lamentable losses, to be sure, but their sacrifices served a greater cause, as shall Valmor's. Amid war's tumult rise and fall many a clan. Once House Han allows this war to begin, my redemption shall be at hand. And so you see, I had no choice but to remove the peace-loving Valmor. It matters not he was your friend. I would not say that. True, we were friends, he and I, but such bonds mean little in a time when brother battles brother for the throne. The rift between the princes runs deep through Artolia, kingdom growing further divided by the day. Only war could cure this malaise and unite the people under a single ruler. This Valmor could not see. Were he still among us, I have no doubt he would agree. And by your hand let the king be crowned. To that end I shall lend you my sword and name. That is quite generous of you. But this you must promise me. Prompt end to the war. I believe that can be arranged, Sir Wilfred. Let the Valkyrie prey no more on the souls of dead warriors. Alas, what has become of House Han? Noble ancestry that stood for generations brought to an unceremonious end by this insufferable feud. Where shall your lordship fare? Ready the men, we ride to Joshua. Begging your lordship's pardon, I must question whether a visit to the Count is advisable. Joshua is fourth in line of the blood royal. Beneath the 2 princes and his own father, his claim shall be our rally cry for peace. A bold endeavor. I turned my back on the politics of the court as I left the young princes behind to come here. Now I lack the means to solve this by diplomacy. The princes will pay me no heed. We must turn elsewhere. The time has come to fulfill the duty I owe my kingdom and the loyalty I owe my former king. Aye, sir.
Let us only hope it is not too late.
Dearest, you returned to me. Oh, how I have missed you. My one and only Theodore.
I have missed you as well.
Oh, but you must be famished. I shall prepare supper at once. In the meantime, you can work on the music box. Do not forget, you promised you would fix it.
Music box. I remember.
Papa, my music box broke. I can't sleep without it.
Oh, is that so? Well, I will have a look at it soon as I return.
I can't wait that long. I won't be able to sleep. There, Elsie. You mustn't nag Papa. You can wait until he comes back. Only if he promises to fix it when he comes home.
You have my word. Nevertheless, never seen again. Never came back.
Tilt. I knew you'd return from the sound of your mother's voice. She speaks nary a word while you're away.
Afraid that as before, I can stay only briefly.
You've come alone then. Ansel is not with you.
He is not.
Is that so? Again so soon you leave.
Duty calls.
Godspeed then. Do remind Ansel to show that homely face of his around here time again and again, won't you?
Right.
It shall only grow more difficult over time. You cannot hide the truth from her forever, Master Wilfred.
That I know. Chapter 5. It's like, I think Chapter 5 is the last chapter, but also the longest. There's technically a Chapter 6, but it's literally just like the last boss fight. Terribly sorry to drop in unannounced, Lord Roenberg, but I am in most dire need of your assistance. I find that rich. Pray tell what assistance a corrupt, backstabbing villain of your like could possibly expect of me. Really, dear Margrave, 'tis in poor taste to bandy such insinuating remarks about it. A lesser man might take it for candor. Right he would be. Tales of your foul deeds fill my weary ears, sordid details of Sir Senair's death notwithstanding. It is perfectly monstrous the way people go about saying things against one behind one's back that are absolutely and entirely true. Do hear me out, Lord Roenberg. I will confess to perhaps a few indiscretions in the past, but I entreat you today to prevent this war. You've come about the war. A mutual interest, if ever there was one. Neither you nor I shall stand to profit should civil war erupt and dissever the kingdom. Would that I could believe a sniveling sycophant, if only I knew your true motive. Harbor suspicions though you may, the peril of which I speak is irrefutable, if it is to the messenger and not the message you object. I offer you Wilfred, birth son of a hallowed Einherjar. Serendipity graces his name and vigor his blade. Should I take this fork-tongued charlatan at his word, good man? Judge for yourself. He has grit, this one. Wilfred, was it? I believe I will judge for myself. Let us see if you are to be trusted. I place these 2 letters in your care, one for each prince. See that they find their recipients, and I shall deem you worthy. The deed is to be rendered by daybreak. Do not bother to return if it is not. It shall be done. Wait, we're supposed to travel and give letters to 2 different kings in one day?
doubting the logistics of that. Wow, so I didn't get a single... I got that one really strong dagger from a drop, but I don't have a single dagger user in this whole path. extends targeting range of spells by 2 spaces. Not sure I'll use it, but it's definitely for him. that's right. I just got those. I had just gotten those from the double sin. I didn't have enough for him. Can I save? Lose 47 attack, but he gets a third attack. Yeah, I guess so. Now everybody has 3 attacks and a super, except the mage, of course, only has the the one spell. They always do. Oh, there's no optional stages in this one. As the roads to peace draw close and Artolia inches closer to war's brink, Margrave Rohenberg has set in motion designs of his own. The Margrave has declared Joshua, eldest son of Duke Valkyrie, brother of the former king, to be the rightful successor to the Artolian throne. In doing so, he calls for the princes twain to lay down their arms. There is little precedent to support the claim, as all recognize Joshua ranks under both princes in the royal order of succession. Only should the two brothers volunteer to step aside could his claim be valid. What the Margrave seeks to accomplish is the subject of much debate. What is not debated, however, is that he has no margin for error. What has long been whispered can now be said aloud, as the neighboring empires have declared their respective allegiances, Villenor to Prince Langry, and Krell-Montferrand to Prince Christoph. Foreign troops now commingle with the prince's rank and file and together march under Artolian banners. Eastern castle wherein Margrave Rohenberg resides, Weisheit was built upon utilitarian principles, and while lacking the splendor of Alderwave, its defenses are nevertheless adequate and its confines able to accommodate the population of Castle Artolia entire should the need arise. The castle is kept in good care by its diligent guardsmen. There is a place in this world where warriors not of this world convene, a place only the all-knowing may enter. If only one knew what all-knowing meant. How long is this chapter? I know this chapter is like the longest one. So, the last chapter was 3 battles and 2 optional battles. Chapter 5 on the no plume usage is 7 battles. Basically, all that's left on this path is Chapter 5, 7 battles, and then the final boss, which is Chapter 6. So we'll probably be finishing with the good ending in probably another 2 streams. It sounds like. Not sure if we have time to do a whole other battle. Kinda tempted to just end early and we'll start this tomorrow. Yeah, these battles can drag out a bit. Yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end early here. And we'll start Chapter 5 tomorrow. I figure probably tomorrow and the day after we'll be able to finish with the good ending. And then we'll start a new playthrough and go through another path. I was kind of, I guess, spoiling myself a little bit. And it looks like the different paths are kind of the same events, but you're seeing them from different sides. Like, chapter, I think it was chapter 3, where we had that whole thing with Ushio the samurai, and then the priest, the saintess, Rosea, and then Lieselot. Well, apparently, from the looks of it, in the three paths, you recruit one of those characters on each path. So the path that I went through, we recruited Ushio, and then Rosea and Lieselot died. But in the other paths, there's one path where you recruit Lieselot and one path where you recruit Rosea. So, at the very least, events have to change, because the path that we went on, they both died. So, it looks like we'll be getting different sides of what happened, and also different conclusions to the different stories. But apparently the path that I'm going on right now is the path the way it's supposed to happen, because this is the way to the good ending, so... And I think Chapter 2, where we had to fight, where we joined up with the two psychopaths and ended up killing the rebels. There's one path where we're helping the rebels, and another path that seems to be completely off to the side. It's got characters that don't even show up in that whole thing. But it is very odd that on the good path, where the main character is choosing not to sacrifice people, he's picking up an awful lot of psychos and sociopaths and very gray morality people. Like, obviously Sharifa and her father, like that chapter, that's the same for everybody. That's chapter 1. You can't even choose where to go after that. And then in chapter 2, we got the two psychopath girls. Chapter 3, we got Ushio, who... not bad. I'm guessing probably the craziest one out of that group of 3 is probably Lisa Lot. Although, hey, maybe when we do her path, we'll find out she had a perfectly good reason for everything. She definitely wasn't the one who killed Sinaire. We just found out now that's Fancypants. Which, again, chapter 4. Like, we picked up another backstabbing, like, murderous guy who's, like, basically doing everything wrong, though he is trying to stop the war. He's doing it in a way to benefit himself so that his house can come back by just murdering a bunch of people on the way to stopping the war that are... yeah, I don't know. In the good ending, we're picking up a lot of bad people. Which is weird, because this is the good ending where we're refusing to sacrifice any of them, which essentially means that we're picking up a lot of psychopaths and sociopaths and not killing them. And I guess that's part of why maybe the other paths are the bad paths, is that we might be picking up better people, but we've also had to kill one or more of them. Because even just to get on, like, the middle or bad path for chapter 3, I think you have to kill either Sharifa or her father. And honestly, those two were, not really anything bad about them. So even to get on one of those paths, you have to kill a pretty good person. Unless, of course, you did the killing later, and that would put you in, but then you wouldn't be doing the full different path. I don't know. Just something to think about. But it is definitely an interesting decision by the game makers. Yeah, and in Valkyrie Profile 1, like, I want to say the first 60 to 70% of the game was literally just back and forth, finding an Einherjar and basically just hearing about the horrible ways that they died before you take them. Like, all their regrets and everything that they left behind. So this game kinda does have that same tone as Valkyrie Profile 1, whereas Valkyrie Profile 2, you picked up your Einherjar, and the only place you could even see anything about them was just like in text in their profile. They were kind of faceless as far as the story goes, and the story was just completely focused on like Alicia and the half-elf guy. Like the very small handful of characters. Yeah. And that's what I'm saying, like in the first game they made it a point to really bum you out with how all these people died, and in the second game they just kind of hid it away in their profile in a paragraph, and they just completely focused on the story with this little handful of characters. And this one, like I said, this one does feel closer to VP1 in that it's trying to bum you out with, you know, the character storylines that you're going through the chapters. There's no character recruits in Chapter 5, so at this point, now it's probably, like, for Chapter 5 and then the final boss, it's just going to be plot, which I assume is us stopping or trying to stop the war. Whereas up until now, every chapter has kind of been a story around whatever guest character we had. But it, like I said, it's just a weird. I like it, but it's an odd decision that you wouldn't normally see by the developers. In that you're picking up a lot of really shitty people into your party when you're getting the good ending, and it seems, just from looking over the party members, I looked at the FAQ, what party members you get where, and it seems like you're picking up, like, better people on the other routes. On the routes, essentially, where the main character is, it almost seems like the more of a piece of shit the main character is as far as sacrificing people, the better, like, nicer, good characters you get. So, it's this weird balancing where, like, the game just feels kind of feels morally gray no matter what path you go. And it's like I said, it's odd because I feel like almost every other like developer or whatever would do it the opposite. They would have you go. They would make it very obvious that you're going down the good path by giving you all the like goody two shoes, you know, we're the good guys characters on that path, and giving you all the psychopaths and everything else on the paths where you're sacrificing people, essentially to make it easier for you to sacrifice them. Yeah, it is more interesting, but I felt the need to point out that, like, it's a good choice, but I'm surprised they were able to push it through, because this game was not only Square Enix, it was also, like, if you look at the title screens when it's coming on, like, Nintendo also had a hand in this. So I'm kind of surprised that at no point, you know, some executive from either Nintendo or Square Enix came in and said, like, you know, this is a bit too dark for us, you need to tone that back. Because both of them have their name on this. Unless it just went completely under the radar. Yeah. So, it's just nice to see something that really breaks from the mold, but at the same time, I also have to ask myself, A, how did it manage to break from the mold so heavily, and B, if it was able to, why don't more games do that? But anyway, we'll be continuing this tomorrow, same time, 2 a.m. Central Standard Time. Check schedule below for what time that is in your area. we just have Chapter 5 and Chapter 6, of which Chapter 6 is just boss fight, or final boss fight. So, like I said, I think we'll be getting the good ending in 2 more streams, and then we'll start up the next playthrough. I think I am going to do all 3 playthroughs. I'm curious to see how events play out, like, from the different angles. And like I said, obviously, even the resolutions for a lot of these stories change, because just that one, there's 3 paths where one you get Ushio, one you get Lieselot, and one you get Rosea. And on this one we got Ushio, and both Rosea and Lieselot died at the end. So obviously that means that the entire resolutions of chapters changes depending on what path you're on. So I kind of want to see them all. And going through New Game Plus, we'll probably be able to power through them a lot faster. But, yeah, let me go ahead and give callouts, and then I can end. So, Ragna, Wabon, Haideru, Samato, Nami. Thank you all for coming in and chatting with me while I play. Thank you, Hagen EX, for the follow. And thank you to anybody else who may have been lurking and watching. It's always appreciated. As I said, we'll continue this tomorrow. And as for right now, let me see if I can find someone to... Alright, I guess let's go ahead and raid Jack. Still playing Suikoden 3. So, as per usual, let's go ahead and jump in, say hi. Hope to see you all next time, and till then.
Bye-bye, everybody!